Welcome back, fellow survivalists. Today we are at a big island. That's where we left off. We're going to basically harvest all the resources on here, uh, get all the stuff off the ocean, which I did that off screen so that y'all didn't have to watch all the collection. We'll be doing plenty of that at other times. But we're going to explore this island. We're going to get the resources, and then we're going to head out. Our goal is to get to the first story point, which means we have to get the antenna set up. And we're working on that. Right now, we're going to continue this process. We're going to get our equipment done, and hopefully, we can get there pretty quick. Now, Tika should be here shortly, if she isn't already. Well, nope, not yet. And we're going to head out to that island. So I'm going to make some arrows because I am going to take out that big bird. That's one of our resource collections. I'm also going to make another big chest so that we can store some things and get them out of our inventory. Right here. And I think we're in pretty good shape now. Oh, there's Tika. She's back. All right. I've been making some copper. The copper is what we're going to use in order to, oh, she gave me something. Oh, feathers. She knows I need them for the bird. Looks like we're out of wood, so hopefully I can get some over here. I think I have some stored in my backpack here. And we need about 10 to 12 of these. We'll get the rest of them. And I need probably 12, at least 12 arrows to kill the bird. I believe that should be plenty. All right, so there's that. I'm gonna put these feathers up right here. Get them out of the inventory. Go ahead and get some of these extra things out of here. We don't need to carry all of that. We've got 2 hooks. We shouldn't need them. In fact, I'm gonna leave one back. And the rest of this, I think we may need. In fact, I can leave this back. We do have 1 axe. Are you there, Tika?
I'm here.
I was letting everybody know that we're about to head out to the island. We're going to start on this little spot over here, and then we're going to work our way around. Grab some food so you're well nourished. Get some water. Oh, she got the bird. She's good with that bow when it comes to these little birds. She'll pick them off constantly. Or feathers. Perfect. I need, that should give us more than enough to make the feathers we need in order to kill that bird with guaranteed success. Again, we don't need the extra feathers, and I don't need the extra wood. We're going to be collecting all kinds of wood. In fact, we'll just dump that off too. I'll keep this just in case. And I actually don't. Get a little bit more food here, and then we're going to head out. fact, I think there might have been some cooked food in one of the chests. There we go. That should be more than enough food. Alright, Tick, I'm gonna head out and start collecting. I forgot
I'm
that.
going to head after you.
Alright, here we go. And there's Tika. He's pretty far away. Now I made an extra axe and I made an extra spear because I think there's going to be a couple boars on this island, and we don't want to run into a position where our weapons break and we can't defend ourselves. See, I didn't get everything off the island. Now these seeds, I don't typically keep the seeds, at least at this stage of the game. And the main reason for that is, well, we're too soon, we're too early in the game to be growing trees. Let's see, hopefully she picked up, oh, she did. Alright. Alright, so let's head over this way. Ah, Geronimo. We're gonna go to this other little island over here. And we're gonna clean it out. Now this is some of the, what I call the resource gathering parts, but this is a pretty big island. It's got a lot of things on it. We're gonna get to kill the bird, and that will allow us to get feathers, some legs, and the head of the bird, which we know what's going to happen there. Alright, she got all that, I think. Alright, so now we'll head to the other big island. Now that's a cave right there. We don't have the shovel, so we'll be coming back to that. We don't have the shovel yet, unless you made one, so I was going to leave the cave till later.
Okay.
Now we're going to go up top, and this is where I think we're going to run into a boar. We'll take those and follow her, because if it's a boar, we're going to have to kill it. A lot of times on these big islands, you'll wind up with two animals, and you'll wind up with two pets you can pick up. And a couple, like I said, two boars. Yep. If you wait till they charge, then you don't get hit. Up, and there she is. We're in the head. Scary looking. Alright, so now we're up top. There's a chest to get. There's berries. which we use in cooking formulas. I'm going to throw these seeds away. I don't need them. I do keep the seeds though for the pineapples and stuff. I'm eating that to get it out of my inventory. And we're eating our food and stuff because our inventory's full. At the beginning of the game, you don't have these great big backpacks. That comes later, so we're kind of stuck with having to manage resources or manage things. Like I'll just put all that into rope, and I won't give her those because she probably can stack those. And then we run down here. There's some more pineapples, which I'm leaving for her because I
Do
have
you
all.
want me to pick up the crate?
If you have inventory space for it.
We got a smoothie recipe.
Oh, finally got a recipe. Yeah, we were talking off screen about the fact that we had yet to, oh, there's a bird we could capture if we had the right stuff. We had yet to get any cooking patterns. And normally you get those out of chests pretty early in the game. We just haven't been lucky. Now she will pick up seeds a lot of times. I prefer not to at this stage because as we go along in this game, we're going to get so many of those seeds that it's just not going to be something we have to worry about. Sun's going down, so it's going to get dark. It's going to be hard for us to see. I don't actually like fighting the bird during the nighttime. It's a little harder to target him properly. So I'm going to kind of wait unless we have no choice. Now, where does she go? Where'd you go? Now, at some point, we would go underwater and collect. We did that off screen. It's just swimming around, picking things off the bottom of the ocean. I did leave the pufferfish. Hey, there's the boar down there. I did leave the
You're taking the
pufferfish
hit
on.
this time.
We did that so that y'all didn't have to spend the hour we were underwater collecting. And I'm getting beat up here. I'll let you pick the boar meat and stuff up, and then if you get another head, I'll take it from you. You put it right here, and now you're wearing it. So now we both look the same, menacing as human boars. Alright, so we'll just collect the last bit of resources.
I haven't seen the bird yet.
I noticed we didn't see a bird. There's another little bird running around. Well, sometimes you get an island and you only find one animal. Sometimes you get an island and you find multiples, and sometimes there's no bird. It appears that this is one of those islands where we will not have a bird, so that's okay. We didn't actually need the bird. It's fun to kill it.
Maybe this island doesn't have a bird.
I was just telling everybody sometimes that happens.
My axe is about to break.
Okay, I can get the rest of them. How's your inventory?
Oh. I'm being chased by a boar, help.
So we have 3 this time.
Help?
I'm trying to find you. So this island wound up with 3 boars, no bird.
I have 4 spaces in my inventory left.
I have 1. But that's okay. We're pretty much done exploring the island. We got a tree down there, and then you can make the shovel while I go kill a pufferfish.
Okay.
And you can get the dirt and stuff.
Where's the metal?
It's in one of my big chests over there.
Okay.
You need 1 metal ingot and 1 bolt. So I think there's 2 metal ingots. If not, there's some in the cooker. And the cave is right over here when you get the shovel made. These big islands are...
You want me to make the paint thing too?
if we have the metal, if not, you can smelt more. But yeah, go ahead and make it.
It only needs scrap, not...
If y'all noticed, while we were gone, one of the birds got one of our plants. And that's perfectly fine. It happens. We're going to lose probably more over time anyways. Alright. So I'm going to eat one of these, and then I'm going to go kill the pufferfish because I need to get rid of the pufferfish so that y'all can see what that does for us. It's got a neat ability. Uh, it can drop a puffer head. It can drop some material that will wind up being used to make explosive powder that we can use in the gun that captures the bird or the other animals on the ground. So we're going to go ahead and get this squared away, and then I'm going to run out there while she's doing the shovel and getting the dirt. And I'm going to take the head off. I'm going to put potatoes and stuff here, and these seeds will go here. All right. So while she's doing that, I'm going to go take care of the pufferfish. So we'll be back. We'll head over there. I'm going to throw one of these just to keep Bruce off of my tail. Now our goal in this episode, if at all possible, is to get to the point that we can make the antennas, the radio, and get to the first story arc. And that's where the game really picks up, that story arc. I believe the first spot is basically, it looks like an old platform, I believe. We'll verify when we get there. Okay, somewhere over here was a pufferfish. And like I said, I left the pufferfish because I didn't want to kill it while we were off screen. I just collect a lot of resources. That way, everybody can see what a pufferfish looks like. If it gets close to you, it will explode, and it puts a poison in the water. And that poison, if you're caught in it, sticks to your body for a little bit, and you lose a lot of health. And it can result in your death, especially if you're already injured. Now, this level, it probably won't. I think it takes half your life at this level, maybe a little bit more. In the harder version, it seems like it takes more. And those fish floating around there, they look so similar. I try to run away from the puffer fish if I can. That's Bruce, I think. Yep. And this is what I was saying earlier about how if Bruce catches you in the open like this, it actually can be just damaging because he can bite you constantly until he kills you. I hit him again. So I'm going to have to fight him to the death. Is what I'm going to have to do. There's no other option. So I'm doing Tika's job right.
We need to be moving for the paint thing to work.
Yeah, I know. I'm killing Bruce right now. He came out here. Okay, we got Bruce. Now, we've never put the head on Tika has, so we're going to do it. This is what it looks like when you're wearing the head, at least from the standpoint of the person out here. So it looks like you got teeth and jaws and everything. Now, when you're under these big islands, it's not uncommon to find chests underwater. They're usually pretty lucrative, which is why we're going to go get it. And there'll be some other resources nearby. and they're usually pretty low in the water. Looks like we got a hook and 3 planks. Not very lucrative, so it made me eat my words. Normally they're a lot more lucrative. Normally you'll find pieces of metal, bamboo, stuff like that. This one didn't. This one just had a basic resources. There's the puffer fish right here. That's him right there. And what I do is I hit him from a distance. If he gets too close, he explodes, and you don't get what you need off of him. Takes 3 metal arrows to kill him. Takes 5 stone arrows to kill him, and you get your arrows back. Now, there's the puffer head. There's the explosive goo. Now we need 2 explosive goos. We need one in order to research, and then another one to actually make the explosive stuff. So we're a little shy today, but that's okay. The next big island we come to, we'll get that. And when we do capture a pet down the road, you'll be with us and live and seeing us capture the first pet. I'm hoping it's a llama. I think she wants a bird. So we'll work it
So
out.
you killed it?
Bruce is dead, and the pufferfish is dead too. So I say it's time to move on and start building the ship out so we can get to that first spot. All right, you can pull anchor if you want.
I'm going to need some feathers for a paint.
They're in the big chest. And maybe if you'll go ahead and make that, I'll just deal with the food for a little while. We got pushed into the island. Now what she did here is she made the paint container, and the paint container, when you're moving, starts spinning, and it turns flower petals into paint. We're gonna make the paint so that we can start painting a few spots on our ship.
I can paint now.
We are out of metal. All right, so what we're doing now is she's gonna
So where do
paint
you want me to paint?
the first 4 squares so we know where the middle was. It'll be this one where the cooker is, under the cookers, both of those, and where the water is. That's one, and then one behind it. Oh, I take it back. Sorry, wrong one. It's where the 2 planters are. And I know I was hungry. I get distracted. We need to start collecting plastic so we can build out the ship now. She painted my box. Red flowers apparently didn't need. The sand, the raw food, and she put paint in here in the paintbrush. Okay, so we need the potatoes and that. The crates, I'm assuming that's what you went for? One thing we noticed playing the game, when it's really turbulent, it's really hard to capture stuff. Now, as we get a bigger ship, the organizing will be so much easier. We've just got so much. We've got so much stuff right now that it's hard to organize properly, and that's the nature of the beast. These birds give you 2 legs, and they give you 6 feathers. Now this fine goo, the explosive goo, right now, if you say tried to research with it, it can't. Once you turn it into once you smelt it, basically, it turns it into an actual piece of goo that's usable as an explosive. And we definitely need it. You need 1 for every charge that you use to make a animal capture. I'm not sure what it was called. Haven't seen it yet. We're going to research in a minute and it'll tell us. But it's a canister. It explodes. It shoots out of a gun, throws a net onto the creature, and if you do it right, you capture it. Then you can bring it back to your ship and you can turn it into a pet that then you can use to, depending on what it is. Like, I want the llama. It gives us wool. Then there's a bird. A bird that gives us eggs. And then there's another that gives us, let's see, bird, llama, and hey, what's the third creature? A bird, a llama, and a what?
Goat.
Oh, a goat. That gives us milk, which is used in cooking patterns. Now, you may wonder, why did we paint these? These were the first 4 original squares. Your whole ship is based on these 4 squares. So, especially if you try to do a 27 wide ship in order to capture the entire debris field. So if you turn your ship into the debris field and you have 27 going left to right, it'll catch everything. It'll catch everything. You won't miss anything. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. She made the perimeter of the ship. I'm assuming that is our marker for this size, this side of the ship, right?
Yeah, that's how 10.
Those little planks I put on the side protect it from Bruce. He'll attack those. Until you can fortify the ship, he could take off the plank right up here near the ship, and all of that would fall off. He won't do that with these little planks sticking out there. And you can tell she's using the better wood now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now our goal is to get the ship 10 by 10, so we can that's our working space, and build walls so we can get a second floor going, so that we can start putting up to the second level to put the antennas on. Now I'm going to stop collecting and I'm going to start working on antennas because we got to get those made, which require multiple resources. She just made a sofa, or got the pattern. I'm going to start working on the antenna and stuff. I'm going to let you collect. First thing I got to do is make a circuit board, which takes vine goo and copper. I don't have the vine goo, so that's what we're going to start crunching up right now. I can't let these go by. Oh, she's going to get them. Okay. And I also can't let that go. Plastic is what we need in order to make our ship sides and ship bottoms. So I can't really let that go by either. In fact, I'm going to put out a couple good planks just to fill in. And whoa. Hmm. Sometimes you just want to stop the ship, but you can't. So take it to the left, there's an island. And the reason I'm saying that's because that looks like it has a flag on top, so I think it's a special island.
Yeah, let's go there. Markers for both side links. We have a lot of work ahead of us.
I threw an anchor out. I want to go back and get those crates way back there. And
Okay.
my inventory's full, so we're losing a lot of resources. So it's going to take a few minute maintenance break.
You have any plastic I can use?
We're back from a maintenance break. We just wanted to shore up our inventory. We're back, and we're heading to that island. We're going to pull anchor and head there now.
And of course, Bruce had to crash the party.
As normal, I'm going to make an anchor so that we can stop ourselves on this island. Oh, look at my inventory. Totally full. That's what happens when you go on a maintenance break. Well, not really. It's just what happens. That is a special island. It's got the flag on top. I believe this is Tika's favorite island to find because she'll get something special on here. So we're going to float that way. We've got a lot of resources. We're still building a ship out, and we're getting close to being able to head to the main island. As you can tell, I did do some maintenance out while I was out there, picking up different resources, and we'll organize here in a little bit. The main thing we're trying to do is just get the ship to the point where we can actually put the antennas up. So while we're getting to that island, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of sorting, and she's going to drop the anchor, and we're going to be in the right spot very quickly. When I was out doing maintenance, we were collecting resources. I think the wind's playing havoc with us, so we're going to have to turn the sails and float more towards it. Make glass out of that. I already have a piece of glass right here, but we'll get some glass going. Wow. We're not actually walking towards the island. We're actually skirting around it.
Do we need a paddle?
I do have a paddle if you want to get it out and use it.
Now to use weird physics. Sailing through the floor.
It is funny how the physics in the game works.
A little help here. Can you make an anchor? Because we're being pushed back again.
With both of us doing it, we'll get closer. And I do have an anchor made. It's ready to be thrown in a second. Alright, we're getting close. Gotta drop the anchor.
Let's go. I am ready to go.
Alright, take off. I'll follow.
I forgot the shovel. Oh, you're being chased by a pufferfish.
I noticed. We're gonna get that puffer fish in a second.
I still forgot.
There's the shipwreck.
Pretty disorienting.
There's her hat. And she's got the radio. I'm not going to worry about collecting stuff underwater this trip. I will kill that puffer fish though, because we do need it. But this is a neat little island. It's one of the, I always call it a rare island because the island itself uh, it's hard. I've played when we played through a long time ago, and we played it a lot at different times. We only saw this ship twice, and uh, but I mean between playthroughs and little playthroughs and playing with friends, uh, it just it's a rare island to find. And if you find it, you want to get the hat and the radio. Uh, definitely something that definitely something that is nice to have found this time. Uh, you do get another pirate's type hat or mayor's hat, I think, in a future area. Getting this pufferfish is going to be a little hard with Bruce out there. You want to attack Bruce? I'll attack the pufferfish. Okay, I'm heading back to the boat. Oh, Bruce is dead. You want to come pick him up?
You kill the puffer?
Yeah, I got the puffer too. It's kind of a, it was kind of a twofer. If you're ready, we'll pull anchor and take off.
Do you want the dirt?
I guess not, since I actually pulled anchor. I forgot about that. Okay, now's the time to start. Oh, um, this was what the explosive powder you get from smelting what you get off the pufferfish. So when we research it, we now get the net canister used together with the net launcher. You have to have one powder, some stone, and rope to make it. And the gun, I believe, is already made. So now it comes time of making those, making the circuit boards. So we're going to
You
start
can
making
probably
circuit
build
boards.
walls in one of the corners now.
Copper, ragu, and copper. So we'll do this one. Now the first one you make, you have to research. And now we can build the antennas. We can build a sprinkler system. We can build the receiver which you use with the antennas. And we can build a juicer. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can start making more of them. Now we're going to need a lot of plastic. Um, so as we get the plastic, we'll make them. But there's one, and now we can build. Let's see if we can find it.
Sea turtles. Behind. They're leaving.
There's the sea turtles. There they are, very pretty. They added those to the game later. When we first started playing, there were no sea life, and other than fish, and now they added those and some other things. It's really nice. All right, so we have the explosive powder, so we can make a canister.
You're
Now
under a ship.
so we need plastic. So we got to get every piece of plastic we can possibly get our hands on for a little while. Okay, I'm working on the antenna, so I need plastic and the receiver. So I need probably a good stack of plastic in the end. Alright, so 1 circuit board, 2 circuit boards. So now we can build an antenna. Now they require 1 each, and then we need bolts and we need scrap. Luckily, we have this. So there's 1, there's 2. Now you need 3. We'll put them in there for now. You need 3 in order to make everything.
For a second, I thought Bruce was a doll.
High barrel. Sometimes it's just not worth the swim. We're actually moving along at a pretty clippy pace. If we can just get the plastic, we can get this going. Get off to that first waypoint. So you need 3 antennas, then you need 1 receiver. Now that requires 2 of these. That's 10, 16 plastic. I need 16 plastic. And a hinge. The hinge we can make. So now we just need 16 plastic. We get 16 plastic, we'll make the receiver, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Because what we can do is make our pillar to put our platform to put the receivers on, and we can start heading towards whatever that location is, and we can get Tikus out there. Now we got a lot of barrels coming up. Not uncommon to find plastic in barrels. Well, there's none. Well, again, every time I say something, the game proves me wrong. Now there's a big island over there. 4. See what we get. We got a painting. Five. There's 1 circuit board.
Look to your right.
Yeah, I see the big island. Almost seems like we're getting pulled towards it. Now you might be thinking, what are you going to do with all that rope? Well, what I do with the rope is I turn the ropes into collection nets, because it's nice to automate some of this collecting by putting out nets. Now, if you're not familiar with that, we'll be showing you that in the near future. Now, she's trying to build a ship out while I'm trying to make our receiver and stuff. So we're fighting for resources. Here comes Bruce. Now we're getting. Oh no. Yeah, he's going to hit me. He does that a lot. Now see, I need the leaves because I am working also on those collection nets. We each have a job on this raft. One of my jobs is the collection nets. I will put one on every spot on the outer rim, and while she doesn't necessarily like it from the aesthetic standpoint, I like it from the standpoint of automation and fortification. Because Bruce costs us a lot of resources. If you notice, he chews planks. You have to either repair them or replace them. And I think that if we can stop Bruce from doing that, then it saves us time. You learned, oh, Monstera. And by the way, when you start putting out collection nets, you need a whole lot of wood, and you need a whole lot of wood. Oh, we're going to end up on a little island right over there to the left.
Where'd the island go?
Where did what go?
The island.
It disappeared on us. Simple net right here. There's one. There's two.
51 pieces of wood.
There's three. And there's two. Now, to make the receiver, I still need 6 pieces of plastic. Okay? So 6 pieces of plastic. There's one. And you're going to see all this happen relatively quick once we get this stuff put up. All right, so there's the gist of that. I want to put some of this wood away so I can open up my inventory a little bit. Put the collection nets out here in a second. I don't think we need any more binding glue being crunched up at this stage. And looks like we need to do some planning in a second. For every collection net you put out, you have to fortify it. If you don't fortify it, then Bruce can come along, chomp your net, and take your net away. Nets are not cheap by any means. There's 2 more. And we open up a table, or another type of table. So I need 3 more plastic, and we'll have all the plastic we
You
need.
want to go to the island and get more scrap? I mean metal.
There's 2. And there we go. Let's kill Bruce one more. There, he got me. I need 1 piece of plastic. Trying to find our tools. All right, I'm going to put these right here. I'm going to put this right here and this right here. We're going to take this out. We're going to paddle towards that island because she wanted to collect something. But real quick, I'm going to get this plastic. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to just take us over there. Go get the rocks and make us an anchor real quick. Looks like the wind's in our favor. All right. So we'll come over here and we'll let Tika explore that island while I continue crafting what we need to craft.
Oh, there's a manta rat. It's under the ship.
I was looking for what she described as a manta ray, I think she said. Well, they must have went away. They do show up and disappear really
Or it
fast.
flew away under the water.
Now at this point, we need metal.
I
So
finished one portion of the ship.
she's gotten the ship out there, the outline.
Not counting the ugly bits.
Where'd you put the anchor? Oh,
Same place as always.
there it is.
57 pieces of wood. And like 42 leaves.
Well, I do need the leaves to make those nets.
You want them?
Just put them in one of the boxes and I'll crunch them up into rope in a little bit. Nets overboard.
I got one half of the ship done, the other half's gonna take a bit.
Well, that half of the ship is the side we can make the theoretical front, and we can start putting a wall up so that we can put a platform for the receiver so we can get to the first point that we need to go to. And the receiver Um, those need to go one out.
Why? I'm doing an 8x8, not a 10x10.
So we're doing an 8 by 8, not a 10 by 10?
Yep.
Okay, well then we didn't need to put that other row of pretty planks out there.
That's so we can walk on and get out. Trust me, if we want to put something outside, we're going to need a place to stand on the nets. You can't put stuff on. I'm dying of. So when are you planning to make the grill?
As soon as this meat's taken care of, I will put down the cooker. We made it. We made it earlier. We just haven't put it out because of space limitations. I like to give her a hard time about that. Okay, we're going to plant some of our radishes. Okay, as soon as this is cooked, what we're going to do is put the grill right here. We're going to put the water right here, and um, then we won't be using these little bitty ones anymore. We'll be able to cook 3 things at one time. Oh, okay. Hey, Take, you might want to, on those top parts, you might want to consider using the windowed ones.
Why?
More light inside. But that's okay. You can leave those right now.
Here's where we're going to be starving for. Hurry up on those nets. If by any chance have food, I am done.
Little does she know I'm starving too. But hey, right here. This is how you get a lot of food cooking fast right here. Bam, bam, and bam. And we put planks in there. It takes 4 planks instead of 2. Cooks 3 pieces of meat instead of 1. So we can get a lot of food quick.
Can I go collect wood on the island?
You may do so. Now we start killing these birds a lot because it's great food. I think Bruce took one of our planks. All right. 1 arrow, 1 kill if they're metal or titanium. Now, these things right here, this right here, the radio, the 3 antennas, they get placed, and then we're able to tune it in and head towards that direction. Now, granted, we might not be able to due to the
Got everything.
we may not be able to head there due to the wind. Wind can be a problem. So it looks like she's got everything off the island. So it looks like it's time for us to head out. We're going to eat. There's water. All right. Away we go. So if this is the front of the ship that you're standing in front of, then I'll start putting collection nets out and fortifying. Now the neat thing about putting out collection nets is when they're fortified, they actually prevent Bruce from destroying the ship. And you don't have to, you just put one on every other one. And Bruce will no longer attack the ship on that spot. And we'll get the nails. This is where you start needing a lot of scrap for nails. And of course you need plastic for things. And see, it just caught something. But you do need a lot of metal. You do need a lot of, you do need a lot of metal. You do need a lot of leaves to make them. You do need scrap. And we'll have to do a resource run at some point to get scrap and things. Now see, this bothers me whenever I can't run directly in. It's the design difference between me and her. I like to be able to come off the edge and come into my base without having to run way far away. But it'll be easier as we open up the ship and get more space over here, because right now we're kind of cramped. We're going to go up probably 3 levels before we're done. And that's what she likes to do. She likes a multi-level ship. I do too. I like at least 2 levels myself. All right. While we're floating doing this, we're going to go ahead and call the episode. We got some good resources down, some building on the ship. We're still floating towards the main thing. That'll be the goal of the next one, is to get the antenna up. We may have to do a resource run just so we can move it along, and we'll do that off-site, or I mean off-camera, so that you don't have to watch us swim around on the ocean floor collecting stuff all the time. That gets tedious. I enjoy it, going underwater and collecting and fighting Bruce. So from my standpoint, I like it. But not everybody feels that way. So here we go. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments or tips and tricks, put them down below. And again, thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.